So today I'm germinating some wisteria seeds. It's the first time I've germinated wisteria seeds. I've had them as bonsai before and they are the most beautiful plant to grow as a bonsai. They have quite a few requirements to keep them happy. They're not a simple tree to grow, and if you're going to do them from seed you have to be invested in them for a long time because the shaping process will take a long time, even though they're fast growers. And they won't flower for quite a few years, not until they've reached maturity. So you've got to be invested in them. So I've got 10 seeds here. They're quite wrinkly. This one's got a few knocks in it, but I've seen some terrible seeds and come out with some beautiful plants, so I'm going to give it a go. And all I'm doing to start with is soaking them in some warm water and looking for them to go nice and plump. Anywhere between 24 and 48, 72 hours, they're going to plump up. And that's the point I'm going to take them out of the water. It's just room temperature water, and you can see I've got all different sizes there. So I'll come back to you when I feel like they're fat enough to get going. So the seeds have been soaking about 12 hours and they are a lot fatter. This one was split when it came, and if you have a look, it's already started germinating. I have read that I have read that by nicking the seeds you can hasten germination, and this one was naturally nicked. And you can see the little roots starting to come out there. So it's a really good sign these are healthy. They're a lot bigger than they were yesterday, not quite as dried up, and it'll be tomorrow when I start planting them. There we go. So the seeds have been in for 3 days now. You can see how fat they are. They look great. Look at that. So different from when they first arrived and were shriveled up. And here's the one that has the chip in it. See, there's quite a bit of plant sticking out there. So today's the day we're going to plant them. I'm going to put 5 into pots, and I'm going to try doing 5 on paper towel because that's another way you can do them and see what's more successful. Here are my pots. I've just got a good compost with some sand in there because they like good drainage, and I'm going to plant them with this little bit where the root would come out here downwards, but with a bit of the plant seed sticking up. That's what I do with my desert rose seeds, and it always works really well for me, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to put these into the pots and I'll show you what they look like. Sorry, I've only got one hand to do the video with, so I have to keep pausing it, and I'll be right back. So here we are, we've got 5 in little pots here. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see I've got them half in. I've got the little bit where the root comes out of poking downwards. They're in quite solidly. And now I'm going to cover those with cling film, and that's going to create a nice humid atmosphere, and then they'll go into a sunny window. From what I hear, germination is quite quick, so within the next 7 days I would hope to see something, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with the other 5. For the other 5, I've chosen all different sizes again, and I've put them in some wet paper towel. It's done with water that is aged, so it's not straight out the tap. I'm going to wet this piece as well, and then I'm going to fold it right over. And then I'm going to seal the top and leave them alone for a few days, and hopefully they will germinate as well. There we go. I don't want them sitting in a lot of water, I just want it nice and damp. And we'll come back to those in a few days to see how they're doing. So it's day 3 after starting the germination of the wisteria seeds. Now most of the seeds haven't done anything, they're just sat in their pots getting fatter and fatter, but this one, look at that, that is a lovely root already. You can see it's definitely fatter than when I first put them in the water, but it's not hugely fat, and it's got a lovely root coming out the bottom, which means things are going the right way, which I'm happy with. Cover it back up. I've got them under the cling film for a nice humid atmosphere. Always helps the seeds germinate. The ones I did that are in the pot, they're coming along a little bit differently. They've got a lot fatter than they were. Look how fat that little guy is. But they haven't got any roots yet, and I'm kind of expecting any day for them just to bust out, because they have got so fat. It's unbelievable. Just show you another one. They are just full of seed there. So I'm expecting something to happen any day with these guys, but so far absolutely nothing. They're just getting really, really fat, much fatter than the ones in the soil. So I'm kind of expecting root, like leaf and root, to come out of these guys any day. But that's where we are at the moment, day 3. And obviously something's happening inside these seeds.